Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April the 6th, 2020. Johnson tries to stay in charge despite COVID-19. Prime Minister Boris Johnson was taken to the hospital for a test as he struggles to recover from coronavirus, dealing a serious blow to the UK as the country prepares for the worst of the crisis. Almost 5,000 people have died from COVID-19 in the UK so far, and according to government advisors and scientists, the peak of the outbreak is likely to hit in the next 7 through 10 days. On Sunday night, Queen Elizabeth II made a rare televised address to the nation, appealing for unity and inspiring people to fight the pandemic. While Johnson, 55, remains technically in charge, he stayed in hospital overnight and will not be able to chair the critical daily meeting to coordinate the government's response on Monday. That thrust the responsibility in the hands of Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab, who is Johnson's de facto deputy. Bill Gates offers new measures to hamper virus. Bill Gates, the worldwide famous billionaire philanthropist, said on Sunday that the coronavirus death toll in the U.S. could be well short of recent estimates from top health officials if social distancing measures are done properly. The Microsoft Corp co-founder has called in recent days for a national lockdown to control the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Gates shared his forecast as experts, including Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at the National Institutes of Health, predicted a deadly week for the U.S. He warned the pandemic isn't yet under control and suggested it could take on a seasonal nature. Overall, members of President Donald Trump's health team last week suggested between 100,000 and 240,000 deaths over the next 2 months from the coronavirus pandemic. Gates said such estimates weren't inevitable. European shares led global stocks to rise. European shares rose on Monday as a slowdown in coronavirus death in France and Italy raised hopes that extensive lockdowns were starting to show results. Stocks in Italy and France jumped 3.5% and 3.4% respectively as data showed Italy reported its lowest daily death toll for more than 2 weeks on Sunday, while France's death toll dropped and admissions into intensive care slowed. The common European benchmark Stoxx 600 index soared 2.9% after ending Friday with its sixth weekly decline in 7 days as the health crisis stalled business activity. Amid this, Asian markets also showed some gain, with Australia's benchmark index rose 0.5%, Japan's Nikkei added 0.2%, and South Korea's Kospi index climbed 1.4%. Overall, MSCI's broadest index of Asian shares outside of Japan closed up 0.1%. Meantime, U.S. stock futures gained more than 1.5% in early Asian trading after U.S. President Donald Trump expressed hope the country was seeing a leveling off of the coronavirus crisis. Tesla shows new ventilator prototype on YouTube. Engineers at Tesla Inc. showed a prototype for a ventilator on Sunday evening in a video published on the company's YouTube channel as hospitals around the U.S. overwhelmed by coronavirus patients face device shortages. The design for the ventilators relies heavily on Tesla car parts, one of the engineers said, enabling the company to redeploy existing stock and produce the devices quickly. The video comes 2 weeks after Chief Executive Elon Musk said Tesla planned to reopen its New York factory to produce ventilators. The timeline for production was not specified. Silverlake prepares for new funds raising round. Private equity firm Silverlake Partners is preparing to seek at least $16 billion from investors for its sixth flagship buyout fund, braving the economic uncertainty of the coronavirus outbreak. Investing the money raised in the coming month could allow Silverlake to surpass companies at depressed valuations, given the pandemic impact on the global economy, including the technology and media sectors that the private equity firm focuses on. Silverlake is preparing to start raising the new fund, Silverlake Partners VI, in the second quarter, amassing between $16 billion to $18 billion.